Hey there, everybody. This is Leslie Nunnery with Teach Them Diligently, and I'm excited to introduce you to a whole new set of Facebook Lives that we're doing day by day over the next few weeks, where we're going to introduce you to our speakers for this season and let them tell you what you can expect from their sessions so that it'll give you a really good idea of what's coming up at Teach Them Diligently this year. Today, for our very first one, I wanted to take the very last person on our speaker list because of her last name. So we have Ginny Yurich from 1000 Hours Outside, who is going to be joining us for all of our events this year. We were just together in Greenville this last weekend, and then she will be with us in Cedarville, Round Rock, and in Pigeon Forge. So Ginny, welcome to Teach Them Diligently. We are so glad that you're joining us this year.
Oh, it's such a full year. My whole family's thrilled. We love being down in Greenville just this past weekend. What an awesome event that was, and so excited for everything that's coming.
Yes, yes, so am I. In fact, I have to tell you guys this. I had everybody over to our house on Friday night before the Greenville event. And so Ginny walks in all by herself. I'd never met her before. The house is loud and there's so much activity. And I was like, oh my goodness, I should have thought about this. I'm going to completely overwhelm this poor lady. And we're going to scare her off. And she walks into the kitchen and her big glorious personality just jumps right in with everything that we're doing. And I knew that we had kindred spirits there. So Ginny, it was a joy to be with you. And I can't wait for everybody to meet you in person in the events that are coming up.
Oh, I can't wait. And I just had such a great time meeting you and your family and the whole Teach Them Diligently staff. Everybody was just so warm and hospitable and inviting. It was really a great weekend. I was thrilled to be there.
Well, it is awesome how believers can fellowship together, whether they've known each other before or not. You just have a common bond and a common goal, and that fellowship is sweet and wonderful and so
Yeah.
desperately needed.
Yes, that's the
So
truth.
that is why I'm so thrilled that we're able to have these events freely, and praise the Lord, we're able to gather in large numbers again, and we're just super thankful for that. So Ginny, why don't you tell us a little bit, for those who haven't met you or aren't familiar with 1000 Hours Outside, tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of what you're doing throughout the year, and then maybe segue into what you're going to be talking about at the events.
Perfect. Well, my name is Ginny Yurich. I live in Michigan, so we will be traveling to the different Teach Them Diligently events. We're very excited about that. And we have 5 children. We are sort of right in the crux of the homeschooling years. Their ages 5 to 13. So this is the year where all 5 of them are school age. Is really a fun stage. But I feel like every stage, just feels like delightful. And I know you were talking about that as they grow, it just gets better and better. We love homeschooling. We are such a huge homeschool advocates. It is the best decision that we ever made as a family to home educate our children, and so we're just thrilled to come and help share that message and encourage families. That they're going in the right direction. I am the founder of a global movement, which is crazy to say, but it is called 1000 Hours Outside. And it is this mission of bringing balance back to childhood by balancing out nature and screens. Kids are on screens for an average of 4 to 7 hours a day, but they're only outside for 4 to 7 minutes. And
Wow.
God's creation, being out in nature, it helps kids with their entire development. It helps their cognitive skills, it helps them socially, emotionally, it helps them physically, and of course, God's wonder is displayed in creation. It helps them spiritually. And so you get so much just by stepping out the door for children, and these benefits, they're lifelong. The enhancement of social skills, and it helps their brains function quicker, and all of these things. And so that is a passion of mine, and I'm also very passionate about new homeschoolers, ones that are just they're wanting to jump in, but feeling real nervous and scared. And so the sessions that I'll be doing at Teach Them Diligently are 1000 Hours Outside, which is how nature immersion sets kids up for lifelong success. And also, it does so much for you as well as a homeschool mom or dad or homeschool grandparent. That nature, God gave it for every age to give us rest and respite and rejuvenation and all of the things that we need, during these years of busy. I will be doing a jumpstart your homeschool. So like a homeschool 101, sometimes even just in the middle of the year, we're changing course and we need to jump in. And the journey is great. This is a precious part of homeschooling, is that we journey together, but sometimes you just need that. I got to start now. How do I begin? So that's a 10 step of just a quick start guide, knowing that, a beautiful journey is waiting for you, but to get you started. So those are two that I do. And I have a session called Walk by the Way, which is about teaching spiritual truths through natural means. So for example, if you hatch a monarch butterfly, there's the spiritual truth of a new creation. God has given us all of these truths through his creation, and it's such an awesome way to teach children about God and about the world around us. And then finally, one of my favorites is homeschooling. You're doing it right, because this is a question that we all have, right, Leslie? Am I
Absolutely.
doing it right? Am I doing it? I think everybody asks the same question. Am I doing this right? And so that is one, just to give you confidence that by bringing your kids home, you are doing it right for so many reasons. And so I am just thrilled, really mostly thrilled to meet everyone, make a connection, and connect in person. It's always so special.
It really, really is. Jenny, I am so excited to have you joining us there. I know the impact that you had this weekend. So I just cannot wait to see how God uses you on a much bigger scale at our larger events, the longer, 3-day events rather than the 1-day events and stuff like that. So thank you so, so much. What you were talking about at the events this year is so important, and especially with so many people coming in new, to
Mhm.
get that foundation of not only the getting started information that you give and that you're doing it right, the cheerleading, encouragement that you're doing, but also the ideas for, homeschooling looks different than school at home, and to really help them
Right.
explore the world is your classroom. There are no boundaries for you, is a really, really
Mhm.
awesome gift.
It sure is. A lot of freedom in it, for sure.
There really, really is. So you guys, you need to make your plans to come out and see Ginny and
Yes.
all of the others live at Teach Them Diligently this year. There is
Mhm.
nothing that can substitute for getting together, fellowshipping
Yes.
together, looking around a room and seeing thousands of other people who look and
Yeah.
are making choices for their families just like you.
Yeah.
Because for 3 days, you're not going against the stream, you're actually going with the flow, and it is a respite and a glorious, glorious thing. So
Mhm.
Ginny, thank you for spending some time with us today. It was such a joy to see you again.
Thank you. I can't wait. I'll see you in a month.
That sounds awesome. And you guys get your tickets. There's a link down
Yep.
below, and we cannot wait to see you there. So have a
See you
great rest of
there.
your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.